New Destiny Rising update is here. We've got some patch notes to go through. There's a new event to help you get XP. We've got the Gauntlet Raid Eclipse coming and a bunch of other stuff as well. And of course, the typical stuff, 4 hours of downtime estimated, but we are getting 200 Lumia leaves. Don't spend them all at once. To be honest, 200 Lumia leaves just for an update is pretty nice. I can't complain. And basically, you have to have logged in within the past week to get your Lumia leaves. Okay, and this will be in the mail section. Let's talk about the actual content in this new update then. It's a pretty big one, of course. We've got the Eclipse Gauntlet Onslaught. This is going to be, from what I understand, the exact same raid that we've all been playing already. And it's going to have specific rules on it to kind of make it all fair. Really interesting. Obviously, it's in the game right now, and the rewards they're giving for this is really, really cool. I think the best team will even get like rings, real rings in real life, gold rings that look awesome. Anyway, let's have a look at what this is. So the leaderboard rush will start on the 19th. So that's tomorrow. So we still have 1 day to prepare if you want to take part. Difficulty is higher during the leaderboard rush phase. Light bearers can receive rewards, including exotic weapon choice engrams. That's very important. Getting your hands on an exotic weapon choice engram would be quite nice. Weapon shaders and more. Fire teams whose best clears for the 3 stages in the top 100 will also receive special rewards, including a dynamic emblem and an exotic ghost shell. Additionally, the first fire team to clear all 3 stages will receive a limited edition emblem. The first fire team. That's really interesting because it's basically whoever rushes online first. I mean, we don't know if the raid is going to be different in any way. I kind of hope it is. But if it isn't, then it's pretty much just running the same thing back with some limitations on what our characters can use. You know, there's no talent tree. There's a limitation on how far we can upgrade our exotic weapons and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Very exciting to see. I think this is cool what they're doing with this. Okay, next phase for this will be the results display phase. During the results display phase, the difficulty would be lowered. Light bearers who haven't yet cleared can attempt the activity and claim first clear rewards. So you'll still be able to have a chance of getting the rewards. I'm guessing they're predicting that the difficulty will be quite high. Interesting. That's actually quite exciting then. Okay, Ascending Lights. We got a new event. This will start after the maintenance. So pretty much as soon as the maintenance is done, it will be available in-game. And this is a thing for players that need to level up. Unfortunately, it's not for those that have already maxed out their account. New lights can take part in this event to quickly raise their team level and unlock more activities and features. During the event, light bearers under team level 65 can complete daily challenges to earn team XP and quickly level up. Note that only light bearers under team level 65 can take part and claim rewards. Now, I was thinking this is a bit of a shame. Maybe it would be nice if we could get more XP or like a claim level or something. But there is some good news for a claim level later on in the patch notes. And I feel like this could be a good time to start an alternate account. Like, I wanted to start an alt account on the Asia server because they always get their updates a little bit earlier. So this would be a good time to grind a new account. You know, if you feel like you're just completely out of pinnacle energy on your main account, you've already done everything, it wouldn't be a bad time to start an alt with this event going live. So that's something to consider. I realized that to get through a speedrun an account, the biggest thing that slows you down is getting extra XP, and that is going to make things easier. Okay, let's see then optimizations and adjustments, combat and balance adjustments. Reduce the difficulty of the boss in campaign revelations. I didn't really find the bosses, even in Legendary campaign, I didn't really find the bosses too difficult. So that's strange. Shorten the gathering a fire team quest. Okay. Speeding up the campaign missions a little bit. Weapons. Added an attack assist effect to weapons with the Rampage, Hyperamia, Reincarnation, and Glutton perks, as well as exotic sidearms. Concerto's Cadenzas perk. So this is going to be added on to existing perks. When the wielder's damage against a single target using weapons with these perks reaches 30% for base competence or 20% for elite and stronger, if an ally defeats the combatant, the perk effect will stack. Interesting. So basically, if you assist and not just get the kill, then these perks will now stack. I think that's good. A lot of times these perks will only stack once you've got the full kill, and that's a bit of a shame if your teammate is just doing 1 damage on the enemy and kills it. Like, that's a good quality of life change for these weapon perks. Brilliant. Weapons. Fix the color of the damage numbers displayed when exotic pulse rifle fires 3 shots hit the criticality point, making them yellow. So the Furious 3 has a special feature where you fire, it will make a big orange orb over the enemy, and if you shoot that, it will do extra damage. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you have that info. It's going to be useful for any Stellar players out there. Improved exotic shotgun. Octant Riot disperses intrinsic trait and catalyst band descriptions. Oh, for a minute, I'm like, wait, they improved it? No, they just improved the descriptions. Okay. Improved the weapon equip, weapon filtering, and exotic refinement screens. Okay, that's always nice. Updated the icon for exotic machine gun gallows. Interesting. Reduced exotic machine gun air apparent starting ammo and iron bar. Ooh, okay. So I guess that was a secret powerful weapon for that. Added standard shader effects for basic weapons. Ooh, that's cool. Activity additions and optimizations. Improved Paraverse abilities, making newly acquired ones take immediate effect. That's does that mean the actual abilities you choose on each page, or does that mean the Paraverse coin thing, where you spend the coins to upgrade your stuff? I don't know. Someone in chat, give me some insight. What could that possibly mean? Calamity Ops improved score display. Okay. Man, I'm stuck in Calamity Ops. I can't get past 390k damage. Is anyone else in the same boat? I've tried it with Gwyn, double Estella, double Gwyn, triple Gwyn. There just isn't enough Ning phase going around. I think that's the issue. Shadow Shaper Jewels improved the exchange shop screen to support clicking/tapping cards to view details. Okay. Deck editing now supports non-exact searches. Reduced the difficulty for some Shadow Shaper triumphs. And the Expanse Eternity adjusted the time requirements for rewards. Interesting. Well, this is either good news or bad news. We don't know necessarily if they've made it easier or harder. My guess is they've probably made it easier because not many people have cleared the Expanse Eternity and Echoes yet, strangely enough. Moving on. Acclaim. Reduced the power requirement for characters' gold medal quests. So, if you're struggling to get more acclaim level and gold medals, now it's going to be a little bit easier. Emblems, improve the display of emblems. Destinations, improve the resource models and light bearers carrying animation for Frontlines Viridia Forest Supply Retrieval. Okay, very specific. Power, improved upgrade guidance related to weapons in the raised power system. Improved upgrade guidance related to relics in the power system. Okay, so that's when you try to click your power rating and see ways to improve it. The guidance it will give you may be updated in some way. Black Market. Catalysts you already own and catalysts for weapon whose catalyst you've already activated will no longer be stocked. That's nice. It's a shame to go into the black market and see a catalyst for a weapon you already own. Honestly, though, I think getting the materials to get the catalyst, the first upgrade for exotic weapons, isn't that hard. With the legendary campaigns, you can redo the weekly missions, the time-limited missions every week, so that makes it pretty easy. And also, Pinnacle rewards drop them. I've got 180 of them. They're sitting there on my account at the moment. Okay, Firetime Finder. Improved searching for fire teams, helping light bearers quickly find teammates across the whole server. Okay. Tutorial. Improved guidance for collectibles. Interesting. Events, improved data cleaning mechanics when events are closed. Penalties system, improved the trigger conditions for penalizing unsportsmanlike behavior. I had a game yesterday. I was playing Calamity Ops, and just out of nowhere, this guy started using voice chat and just raging at me and the other teammates, saying, "You're not doing enough damage. Hurry up, hurry up." I was so surprised. Personally, hardly anyone ever uses voice chat in this game. But to have this guy just randomly start shouting down the mic for no reason was a bit surprising. I didn't find any harm in it personally, but I found it a bit funny. And well, I guess maybe if people are yelling down the mic at each other, that could be a use for this penalty system. Controls improve the on-screen prompts when playing Go Ghost Go using a controller. Okay. Economy and resource cost adjustments. Okay, this could be good. Increase the chance of acquiring exotic weapons when claiming pinnacle rewards from Gauntlet Onslaught. Ooh. Pinnacle rewards increase the chance of acquiring exotic artifacts when claiming pinnacle rewards from Singularity Chaos. Basic rewards increase the chance of acquiring exotic artifacts when claiming basic rewards from Singularity Chaos. That's good. They said they'll do that in the last patch. Hopefully it actually happens this time. Basic rewards. Added bounty value to all basic rewards. Once you've accumulated enough bounty value, you can redeem seasonal engrams from the bounty screen. Okay. Enhanced Easter egg rewards from Frontlines. Okay, so if you didn't know, sometimes you'll get a random drone that will appear after completing a Frontlines mission, and it will just give a bunch of glimmer and I think reputation. So they've enhanced the rewards for that. I've only seen that happen one time in my whole time playing, so it does seem pretty rare though. They've also slightly increased Frontlines rewards at level 7 and 8 and added the chance to receive mythic weapon parameters. They raised the daily destination reputation cap to 2,000. I think it was only like 500 or something before. Reward display. Once you've unlocked the season system, team XP earned will show as season XP. Okay. A lot of improvements to just basic rewards. Everything is improve. Good stuff. Okay, cool. Character and narrative content. Improve the aiming accuracy for Zwanwei's signature ability. Okay. Improve the sound effects played when receiving a gift of the 9. All right. The Expanse fix an issue in which leaving the treasure hole would clear safe progress. Fix an issue in which after completing Order 7, Stage 6, the fan would activate without a button. Okay. Fix an issue in which the character borrowing feature did not work as intended. Fix an issue in Calamity Ops in which some competence would spawn with the incorrect tier on specialist difficulty, resulting in lower scores. Ooh. Artifact and weapon issues. Fix an issue in which the rampaging radiation artifact could not trigger the resolute radiation's artifact's damage resistance effect. Fix an issue with the display of exotic sniper rifle Izanagi's burden special effects. Fix an issue in which the muzzle of the fusion rifle Rev 7 Fusilade's muzzle was blocked. Okay. Fix an issue in which the special effect when exotic sidearms Concerto reaches full stacks which not fully display. Interesting. Couple of fixes for the Concerto in this patch then. Fix an issue with the display of weapons power screen. Okay. Fix an issue in which the lamppost in Haven would disappear. Ooh, spooky. Fix an issue in which black panels would be displayed when looking at Haven's walls from a distance. Activity screen. Fix an issue in which the matchmaking feature behaved abnormally. Chat. Fix an issue in which private messages would not be sorted by latest. Fix an issue in Go Ghost Go in which the rankings button would display abnormally. Fix an issue in which rankings across weeks would show incorrect scores. And fix an issue with the audio for the character PVs of Memento Mori and Wishes Arborus. Okay. And then we've got some localization issues on screen. Fix some text formatting issues for English. I wonder if this could help. Yeah, I mean, formatting doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. And there's some Japanese and Latin American Spanish localization issues on screen as well. That's all for the update details. Okay, thanks for watching, my friends. The servers will be going down, and they'll be up in 4 hours. We'll get 200 Lumia leaves and a few changes. So stay tuned as we check out the update later today. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.